Hey, what's up everyone? Let's see, it's Dave Stone here and it is 4:58. So I'm 2 minutes early from my live at 5. But my name is Dave Stone and I'm committed to providing inspirational and practical ways to transform your life and the world around you by planting fruit and medicinal trees. And today I'm just gonna give you a quick tour of this food forest and just see the makeover that's been happening because Stonehaven is getting a makeover. Now, the reason I'm sitting down, usually I have a lot more energy, and you can even hear it in my voice right now, is I've been working so hard. Yesterday, I pushed myself. I like working really hard and pushing myself, but there was 32 cubic yards of wood chips right here, 4 full truckloads yesterday. I don't know if you remember that. But in the morning, my friend David Roth came over and we bagged up a whole bunch of those Stonehaven fortified wood chip bags, and I fortified a whole pile here of wood chips as well, the nice small stuff out of this huge pile, and everything else I put in the backyard. But I worked from 8 a.m. until the sun went down yesterday to get these 32 cubic yards of wood chips moved. So needless to say, my knee was kind of hurting after that, and now I got up today and I tried to move some of these logs to make them look more presentable for you guys when you come over on the 27th, which is only a couple days away, and I pretty much threw my back out. So now I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna kind of hobble. So today is a hobbling video, but I wanted to come live because I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing. So these are the logs. So this right here was just covered in wood chips as high as me, if you remember that. That was just, took that down yesterday. And then down on the ground here is some just beautiful chips. This is from a mesquite tree. But these are just super nice chips. So Justin is a High Desert Sawmill. If you guys need some wood chips, go to highdesertsawmill.com. And Justin just really cares about his equipment and his chippers and keeps his blades really nice. And these chips are just beautiful. Anyways, they're like red. I love mesquite wood. So what I was doing today was these logs here, they're bigger than they look. And I was I was trying to move them this morning and totally threw my back out. But anyways, I lined the front of the yard with some logs, some pine logs, just because I had some cookies that were cut in half. There was a tree that was getting chopped down. You can see that right here. So I just lined the front of my yard with some pine cookies and just a tree that was cut down. And so they're able to actually dry here, which is pretty nice because they'll dry here over a whole year. And then if I want to do something with them, I can. But, you know, they might crack and stuff, so it's not the best way to dry wood. But, you know, it's pine, so it's pretty stable, pretty strong. So I'm just going to show you the front yard here. Check this out. Okay, so here's the tour, everybody. Let me flip this around. So there it is, the Sunny Slope Open Studio Tour, Saturday, October 27th, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And this is my sign with Stonehaven. But these were the 2 logs that threw my back out today, the culprits. So you know what I've been doing? I've been eating a lot of Moringa today. In fact, I'm gonna go eat more off the tree. I've been eating a lot of capsules today. I'm just gonna take this branch off and eat while I talk. Because the capsules, I've actually pounded like 30 Moringa capsules today just to try to get my back feeling a little bit better. But when you eat them fresh, it's actually really good too. So I'm gonna flip this camera around. Look at this front yard. So hopefully you guys can make it on October 27th, which is Saturday. This Saturday, only a couple days away. Hey baby, hey, get out of the street, sweetheart. But look at this Royal Point Sienna. This tree is a very young tree. I planted it as a stick this spring. It's so beautiful. So hopefully we'll get some of these figs that'll ripen up for the tour. I got a lot of figs on here. A lot. Right up in here. And all up along this branch is floated in figs. So hopefully some of them will ripen, but they don't look like they're gonna ripen before Saturday. And then all this sugar cane, I'm gonna be harvesting this sugar cane, and people can buy it as cuttings for super cheap, but it grows really well, and it's you can keep it really nice too. I let mine bush out, but I've seen some people trim it. Looks really good when they do. And look at Tony right there, the Moringa. It's just totally, the wind has been pushing everything this way. Hey Nola, thank you. Thank you so much. So anyways, this is the front yard. Everything's looking pretty good, but the main thing for today was this. Hey Mary, how's it going? It's so good to hear from you, Mary. Hope you're doing great. How's your garden doing? So I threw my back out today, so I'm walking with a hobble. It was these mesquite logs I was trying to move. Where are they? Right there. Yeah. Lift. My mom always used to tell me to lift with my legs and not my back. And I was trying to do that, but pretty much lifted with my back. Oh, baby. So there was 32 cubic yards of 32 cubic yards of wood chips dumped right here, 4 truckloads. And yesterday I moved it all. I'm gonna flip it around again here. This Moringa is a little bit spicy. So Tony's got some spice to it. All right, I'm gonna clean this lens off real quick. Looks like there's some gunk on it. Oh, that just gunked it up. Is that better? Way better. Hello, everyone. What's up, New Jersey Cali Gardener? Tim Rose, you have one question about Moringa. When you chop it down, will the stalk grow fatter next year, or will that stunt the growth? Oh, it will not stunt the growth. Thank you for that question, Tim. Let me just show you here. I got a lot of wood chips I'm walking through. Sharon Avant, hey, what's going on? All right, so I just put a whole bunch of chips here. So when I walk, it's like not even compressed down. So I moved these just now. But this tree, this is Maui. And Tim, I cut it right here last year, chopped it all the way down. This year I haven't done anything to it, just let it grow. But it didn't stunt the tree at all. In fact, it's doing so well. Anthony, Rondon, been following you here on Instagram. I'm rooting for you in all your ventures. Hey, thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep going. Now the 27th, I get to release everything that I've been working towards, so it's very exciting. Mary, you're dealing with back issues. Well, I've been dealing with them now for several months, and I think it's getting better. Thank you, Father. So I'll probably be doing a video soon. Your garden is amazing. Thank you, Mary. Hey, you know what? Absolutely, God is good, and back problems, at least they mean you have feeling. Pain isn't bad, it just shows you that you gotta like either take it easy or do something a little bit different. And I definitely don't take it easy, I kind of push really hard. But that's just my nature. I gotta learn to kind of pull back a little bit when sometimes, before I burn myself out. But these are the green thornless jujube flowers. It's loaded with flowers, like so much. And this thing just loves to sprawl out. So this is just huge. And last year, actually, I didn't show you this yet, but last year when I was chopping this thing and staking it, I brought this up and it cracked that whole branch. But it's just, I just left it and it's just growing right around that crack, and just, this is a whole brand new branch that came out underneath the crack. But it's just literally just sprawling. So hopefully I get a ton of green thornless jujubes because they're so delicious. The Grateful Gardener, looking very clean and tight for the tour. You're really pressing it. Shows amazing transformation. Thank you so much. It's been a lot of work, but I love the side here now. I'm eventually gonna get these gates up, but man, a lot more chips have to come out of the bottom here because it's kind of deep with chips right here. But anyways, so what I did when I moved this whole bag, this whole pile, is I fortified a whole big row of chips here just for bags. Hey, Chemo! You left work so you could come home and catch me live. Right on, dude. How's it going, man? I miss you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing awesome. And finally, a few of you have already been to Stonehaven. I've done some personal people coming on over and checking it out here and there. Sharon, you planted a Moringa seed 3 weeks ago and they're going slow to. I think you misspelled something. Probably slow. And they're going slow. Maybe that's what you mean. They are gonna be going slow right now because it's starting to cool down. Yes, slow. So it's starting to cool down. So the best time to plant a Moringa is midsummer. So now we're in fall. It's a good time to plant them, but you're gonna start seeing like a 10, maybe a 14-day germination rate instead of like a 4 to 8 day. So if you plant right now, which you should, because a lot of them will survive over the winter if you do, but it's just not as vigorous because the sun's going down. The days are getting shorter, and that's the main thing with Moringas is they like the really, really long days and the hot days. So now that it's getting cold, they're gonna be going a little slower. So here's all the fortified wood chips that I bagged up so far, and David Roth helped me, so thanks, Dave. He killed it. April is definitely, yes, the best time to plant Moringas. To start them, they're still gonna be slow starting in April because it's not that hot yet, but you'll probably still have a 10-day germination time in April, but you're gonna get them established before the heat hits. So the day after the last frost is my favorite day of the year because that's the day that we get to plant all of and that's like right in spring, you know? We get to plant all the mangoes. You get to plant anything you really want that day. So now, as over here, it actually is like a whole area coming for wood chips. Sweet, Sharon. Yeah, absolutely. I got plenty. And I got a whole big bag of fortified pile over there that I can bag up more if we need more. Only because the fortified stuff is fortified with extra mycorrhiza and rock dust. So it's a really good stuff to put on the top of all your trees to like inoculate a tree. You started yours from seed here in Sacramento. Sweet. Yeah, so this is it. So now I'm just getting this place able to like hang out in. I'm getting the pathways a little bit more defined, so it kind of looks a little bit more like a garden area. And then I'll probably have to wet these chips down because I just put them down. I want them to kind of sink in. I'm gonna do some wood borders around the monkey pod here. Just doing so well. Check out this monkey pod. If you've never seen a monkey pod grow up close, this is worth it just to come to Stonehaven on the 27th, just to see the monkey pod. Because the monkey pod is, I don't know, it's a just fantastic tree, and I cannot wait till next year when I do another garden tour. Because this tree, but see, this one also is gonna have a tough time if it gets cold in the winter. But it's been out here in the midsummer, full sun, just doing a great job, staying so green. Loving it. So, and then there's the neem tree, and I forget who it was that asked me about my apple, but this is the apple. It's a really small little baby right now, doing really well, a lot of pretty growth. It's an Anna apple. And yeah, there's my little apple. And then here's Hawaii, the Moringa cutting from Maui, the one that we just looked at. I had chopped this down a little while ago, and she's really coming back strong. So it's pretty cool. I love watching these grow. So when you chop it back, it definitely, Tim, does not hurt the trunk. All it does is make the trunk thicker. In fact, it makes it thicker because it has to push out a lot more sprouts. This one is giant leaf, which I chopped down like 3 months ago now, guys. Chopped it all the way down. And now it's all the way back. And the wind has just taken this tree and bent it over. But from the other side, it looks pretty full. Sally Cantrell, how do you get a monkey pod tree? Well, you get a monkey pod tree by going to Seamus O'Leary's Tropical Fruit Trees in Phoenix. And Seamus O'Leary, Green Life by Seamus, I think, or Green Life by Seamus O'Leary. You can go on Facebook and check out his Facebook page, a lot of people on there. But Seamus is where I get all of my specialty trees. So Seamus knows his stuff, and Seamus has trees that you would never expect, you wouldn't even have ever heard of. And that's what I like about Seamus. And I want to show you one more thing about the backyard that I did today, even before my back got thrown out, is David Roth came over this morning and helped me too again. And check it out, I put the actual shade cloth on the greenhouse. So now it's actually tightened up there and it's looking pretty good. So it was just kind of loose. I kind of had a few zip ties, but now we just tightened it up. This is a custom shade cloth. And I think I got it from Greenhouse Megastore. Hey, thanks, Grateful Gardener. It definitely gave me a lot more room in here. It's like a tunnel now to plant a lot more stuff. So I got to get this place a little more organized. But I have some nice sugarcane sprouts starting right there. A little sugarcane with a moringa in there. Some nice sugarcane over here starting up. But just all my little potted up moringas, I need to fill this place out more. I've been getting infrastructure done, so infrastructure has been important. Might as well, every time I'm over here, I might as well give you a little say hi to the bees. Hi everybody. How's it going? Hi there. I love my little Cordovan bees. Thank you, Cricket. Hey, another thing. Yeah, speaking of bees, the Arizona Honey Bee Festival is Cricket's putting that on, and it's the second annual Arizona Honey Bee Festival, November 10th. So now we got October 27th, which is this Saturday for the Sunny Slope Open Studio Tour, but then November 10th at right up here in North Phoenix is North Phoenix Baptist Church. There's a farmer's market on Saturday, but on November 10th is the Arizona Honeybee Festival. So if you haven't already, if you're a vendor, you need to give Cricket a call. I think it's azhoneybeefest.com or something, and just check it out, Google it, find it, and if you want to be a vendor, give Cricket a call because she's hooking up vendors right now. James Fox, what's up? Hey Dave, whatever happened to the 12-acre land you said you acquired way back in the episode 80 that you were going to plant a moringa orchard in? Well, my mom always told me, James, everything in moderation, right? And then I look back in my whole life and I realize I've never done anything in moderation. I've always gone like all in in everything I've done. So here's the thing about the land. We still have it. And is it a moringa orchard yet? No, it's not. And because I've been trying to get the sustainability side of things happening here at Stonehaven. So that's why I'm now, before we get the orchard, because the orchard's gonna cost a little bit of money, and the orchard's gonna cost a little bit of money because of digging a well and doing a few other things, possibly if we needed a well. It's way out in the middle of the desert. So I have a plan. Now we're gonna keep that property, and I think we're gonna do some other stuff with the property. But I really just needed to focus on Stonehaven here. Just this little plot of dirt. So episode 80 was me going all in faster than I can keep up with myself. But because I'm a futurist, I can see the future, and I know that land's gonna be amazing when I'm ready for it. So right now, thank you for asking. but it is actually going to be a little while before I start developing that. So here's what I'm doing in the meantime. Let me get a little chair. Is I have a project, and I'm gonna tell you all about it because it's a pretty cool project. And oh, James, sounds good. Dave, thanks for the update. You're welcome. Feels good to sit down, but this is not the best posture. Okay, so here's my plan. I met with the city of Phoenix. I'm talking to some real estate people, and I'm trying to find the perfect contaminated lot. Now, I don't even need to own it, okay? So if anybody knows of anybody who has a contaminated lot in Phoenix, preferably in Sunnyslope, would be perfect, right next to my house. But any kind of lot that is contaminated that the owners cannot get rid of, right? It's not worth anything anymore. In fact, there's a liability on that property. This is my plan. Right now, the documentary is called Nature Rules, but only because when I met with the EPA and I told them my real title that I wanted, which is called From Superfund to Superfood. Now, I wanted that title. The problem is I'm not going to be starting on a Superfund site. So Superfund sites are big, federally set up, contaminated lots. Like we have a couple in Phoenix, one in Motorola down in not South Phoenix, but Central Phoenix, on the border of Scottsdale or Tempe area. Now that's an actual Superfund site. Now I don't need to start with Superfunds, but I really do want to start with just a contaminated lot. Just a lot that's either contaminated with petroleum or something. Title doesn't even have to change hands. All I need is a 15-year option in the beginning to clean up this land. Now I think it's only going to take me 5 years to clean it up. So this is what I want to do. I want to propose to someone who has a contaminated lot. Give me a call or shoot me an email at developawesomeskills@gmail.com. If you own a contaminated lot, I'm not going to be calling on anybody on you. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to talk to you about filming the process of decontaminating that lot using organic methods. Now, if my theory is correct, now here's also what I want to do is I want to partner, if any of you know or are a PhD student at ASU Sustainability Department or know of one, or a master's student that needs to do a thesis on something about sustainability, I'm looking for a partner that can do this contaminated lot stuff with me and actually go and do a thesis on it and get a published report, because I have a theory. Here's my theory. I think within 5 years, we can take a lot and decontaminate it and make it, depending obviously on the contamination. I mean, we're gonna have to get some reports, but my main thing is there are so many natural ways to heal the earth. Now, I don't wanna heal the earth. I wanna be like Moringa. Moringa doesn't heal the body. Moringa provides your body all the nutrients it needs to heal itself. So this is what I wanna do for the land. I want to be able to help the land give it all the nutrients it needs to heal itself. So I'll probably be enacting a whole bunch of you that are on these gardening passions and these obsessions like me. I think a lot of you are going to be able to help me figure out what things will help decontaminate the earth. But I believe really it's starting with the chips. It's starting with a place to dump a crap ton of chips and inoculate that soil with mycorrhiza, a ton of it, and other fungus, and roly-polies, and just a lot of chips, a lot of chips. So this is my plan, okay? So if anybody out there thinks it's a good idea, give me a big green thumbs up. But I really just want to start with one contaminated lot, take some samples in the beginning, and my other theory is that if there's any contamination around the lot that I'm working on, if anything is contaminated, so if you're liable, if you have a contaminated lot, you're liable for other people's yards that have been contaminated around your yard. So that I have a theory that if I clean one piece of land, scrub it with fungus pretty much, and other amazing things, I think it'll decontaminate. I think it'll clean the properties around it as well. So that's my theory, and that's why I need a PhD student or a master's student that wants to write a thesis on it to work with me. So that's my plan moving forward. But until that's cool. I can't wait until that happens. But for right now, I just wanted to throw that out to you because you know a lot more people than I do. All of you awesome fans. So thanks guys for watching this video. Chemo. David Roth, didn't he sing a song called Just a Gigolo? That was David Lee Roth, and yeah, actually, he was always called David Lee Roth growing up, so he's awesome. You have so many great ideas. You need more time in your day and more Patreon supporters. Hey, thanks, Chemo. Yeah, hey, dude, I really appreciate you supporting me from the very beginning. You've been in this with me, and I really appreciate it. You got my back, dude. Garden Gains, what's up, dude? How's it going? So, all right. Well, this is Stonehaven. I got to do some more work, and I'm going to actually go lay down, put some ice on my back because I threw it out. Shout out to Garden Gains. I just did it because you wrote it. I'm like a newscaster. If you write it on the screen, then I say it. Not always. Not always. That could get dangerous. But San Francisco Bay, what's up? How you doing, Garden Gains? What's your favorite tree you're growing right now? Are you growing any moringas? All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching this video, and I still owe you, the Grateful Gardener, a thing of Stonehaven Green Gold, but I'm still not bottled. So I have 2 more days to get everything bottled, but I'm getting my soil test back, or my fertilizer test back today. They should have been here yesterday, but that's okay. So, really interested to see the soil results. I mean, the fertilizer results. So, thank you everybody for watching this video. If you like it, give me a big green thumbs up. Share the video, comment below. Come on October 27th to Stonehaven if you're in Arizona, because it's going to be a great day. And that's the whole thing I'm getting everything set up with. I owe you peach cobbler scions. Oh my gosh. I am totally in, Grateful Gardener. Thank you. Chemo, feel better, bud. Thanks, dude. Yeah, you know, ooh, baby. Oh. Yep, it's that whole, you know, right back there, the lower back situation. But I'll be strong again, and I'll take it easy. But, well, maybe. But, all right, guys. Well, thanks for watching this video, and until next time, develop awesome skills. I love you all.